Now let's take a look at some of the other features of Diigo using your Diigo lit. Remember, click on your Diigo lit that appears in your bookmarks bar and comes down the different functions. So here I am on a website. Chromecast will disrupt the living room. So I want to highlight something. So for some reason I want this paragraph highlighted. And when you highlight a paragraph, what it does is it will bring it into your Diigo entry. You'll see what I mean. All I have to do is click on highlight and now it's highlighted. If I want it to be a different color, you have choices: yellow, blue, pink, and green. It's not letting me pick a different color, but normally you can pick a different color. Now, you also have to bookmark the page. So I'm going to bookmark this site, and here's the title of the site. I don't want it to be private. By default, they're private, but if I want people to be able, I want to be able to share these bookmarks with other people, I make it private, unprivate. If I want to type any description to remind me about this, great article for my research project, I can type that in here. And remember, tags. Tagging our categories. How would you categorize this if you were going to look for this 6 months from now? And how did I categorize this website? Well, here are these ones that they have, and I'm not sure, these don't really make much sense to me, but I'm going to say, excuse me, I'm going to type this Google and Chrome, and it was called Chromecast. And it had something to do with Apple TV. So I do that, and it names, here's my tags. Then all I have to do is save the bookmark. Well, how do I see my bookmark? Well, remember under Diigo, I can go to my library. It brings me to my library, and here it is. Great research article, and even says one annotation. If I open up the annotation, there's the paragraph that I highlighted. So I can click on the link and it takes me the whole page, but if there was a certain thing that I want, just a certain fact or a certain table or certain part of the website, and I want to see it in Diigo, I highlight it and it adds there. So let's take a look at that again. Just say I'm on this website about compiling digital resources. Okay, I go to my Diigo lit. I can bookmark it. So remember, uncheck private if you want to be able to share it. Type in a description if you want, and tag it. Okay, resources, ed tech, technology. I was on Edutopia. Anything else I want to add? Maybe I want a certain person to see this. So here's my 2 Nicks that I work with. I want Nick S to be able to see this. So like I said, if you had a tag that you already used and you start typing it in, the tags that you've already created, start typing in so you can just click on one as well. I save the bookmark, and if I want to highlight something on it, I can select what I want to highlight and click highlight. There you go. Now this menu should let me choose a different highlighter color, but for some reason it's quirky. It could be Chrome. Now if I go back to Diigo and go back to my library, there's the new website, there's my annotation, and that's the thing that I saved. Another thing you can do also is you can remove the annotation or add a sticky note. So if you want to remind yourself of something, you can click add a sticky note and remember to share with Julie. She's my boss. And you can make the sticky notes. They're private. So I do add a sticky note. And here it even is, remember to share with Julie. Now, if I'm on a website, I can go to the website, go to Diigo lit, and I can add a sticky note to a website either. Add a floating sticky note. So if I click sticky note, show this to Anna, and click post. There's a sticky note right there on the site. Now you can add multiple sticky notes to a site. Notice that says number 1. So I could say share with Caroline. And now there's 2 sticky notes. See, 2, 1, 2, it even shows you. So if I go to bookmark this site, and this had rubrics, so look, I put RU, there's my rubrics. One thing I want to make sure with tagging, I am guilty of doing this. Rubric and rubrics, or video and videos. When you start tagging things, decide if you're going to keep things singular or plural, because then you'll have multiple tags of similar things. So I'm just saying rubrics, conferences. I click Save a Bookmark, and if I go back to Diigo to my library, there it is, and it even says 1 annotation, and it shows the sticky notes. So you can have sticky notes here, and when I click on the website to go there, and I scroll down, or also remember you can add sticky notes to an annotation that exists down. So sticky notes can be added in the page by using your Diigo toolbar and a sticky note, or you can add them within the entry.